Ladies and gentlemen, I am happy to welcome you to our info sharing meeting to discuss about the pandemic COVID-19 issue. Thank you for attending this meeting. We should move on to our agenda. Ms. Secretary, do we have any absentees?
Yes, Miss Amira was not available because she had to attend a course in Daegu, Korea.
All right, I think everyone got an email from our Miss Secretary regarding minutes of our previous meeting. I hope everyone has read it.
Yes, Ms. Chairman.
Yes, Miss Chairman.
Good, everyone. So any of you wants to make amendments or it should be passed as a true report?
Yes, there were amendments that were found in the minutes of the last meeting.
All right, let us hear them out.
Regarding the issue of people that do not change their clothes upon existing from the point, in the minutes, it was stated that it has been settled. However, this issue is not been settled yet. The floor is still wet and it is constantly dangerous since it causes the floor to be slippery and could leak of our guests and staff falling and injuring themselves.
I agree with Ms. Fatiha. Although we have already provided them with changing rooms, they still insist on going back to their room with wet clothes.
Did you know that, Miss Secretary? Please fix that part.
Got it, Miss Chairman. I will fix the minutes as soon as I am able to.
All right, any other amendment to be made?
There is, Mr. Chairman, for our financial report in July 2021, it should be amounted to 1,000 ringgit, not 100 ringgit.
All right, noted. I will fix that as well.
Are there any more amendments to be made?
No, Miss Chair.
No, Ms.
Miss
Chairman.
Chairman.
All right, everyone. Can someone propose that the minutes could be passed as true record?
Miss Chairman, I propose that the minutes be passed as a true record.
Okay, who wants to second it?
I seconded the motion.
All right, I already printed the minutes for our previous meeting, so I will sign it.
Noted, Chairman.
Noted, Chairman.
Okay, now we will proceed with the meeting. Firstly, I would like to ask if there are any concerning matters that have arisen in our hotel throughout this pandemic.
Yes, there is a matter that I wish to mention. The renovation to enlarge the hotel cafe had to be suspended due to our lack of budget. The fund that was provided were not enough to continue the renovation since the hotel has not made any profit throughout this pandemic.
All right, how are we meant to settle this issue? Could any of you provide us with ideas?
I suggest that we search for a sponsor and ask them to help aid us with the renovation. I could look into some of the bank companies and find ones that are willing to create a sponsorship deal with us.
That is a good suggestion. All right, I will assign this task to you, Ms. Sarah. Please look into it as soon as possible. Okay, with that settled, is there any other news?
Yes, Miss. We recently received an invitation from Media Free Memberhad to appear at one of their television slots, which is a night at hotel. I have thoroughly read through the terms and agreements that they had given to us and found no issues. Should I send out your approval of the invitation?
Yes, if there are no issues, then please send out my approval to them. I believe for this event, it is best for me to Fatiha as our representative.
And I am able to attend the event and I might be able to use this opportunity to attract more companies that could help sponsor us as well.
It is settled then. Ms. Fatiha will fulfill the invitation. Now, can we have Ms. Kamaria to represent the financial report from last month?
Okay, Mr. Chairman. Ms. Secretary, can you help me present the side of our financial record?
All right, here you are. All right. Can you see it?
Yes.
Yes. Thank you, Mr. Secretary. Here, Mr. Chairman, as we can see here, the financial statement from September to November 2021 has been decreasing due to the COVID-19 pandemic. This pandemic affects all sectors, especially those in tourism sector, which also include us. In September, we have managed to receive 50,000 ringgit for sale for a month. Unfortunately, in October, we only received 8,000 ringgit in total in sale, which already made us hard situation. Unfortunately, the situation became worse in the November, where we only managed to achieve 1,000 sale due to the restriction that were presented by the government that will not did not allow any traveling activities.
Thank you, Ms. Kamaria, for the brief explanation. I noticed that our hotel has not been doing well for the past 3 months. Would anybody like to comment?
Apologize, Mr. Chairman. Our team has already done our best in promoting Hotel Del Luna to help attract more guests, but there has still been no progress. Furthermore, because of the current state of our country's economy, it is not just us that has been affected in this current financial situation, but other hotels had experienced the same and some of them have even fallen bankrupt. We are considered lucky that our company has not yet closed down our doors.
I admit to that, Ms. Sudadini. All right, any suggestion?
Excuse me, Ms. Chairman, but I have an idea to fix to this current situation. I think we should make some improvement in our hotel, such as using social media to reach more audience.
I agree with that. We can engage with our prospects and customers on social media, which help them to feel comfortable and desire to stay in our hotel. Besides that, we could also upload pictures, images that show the beautiful sceneries near our hotel.
I apologize for interrupting, but how about we make a website for our hotel? This could help our guests to view all the pictures of the scenery. Along with the rooms provided, we could give them the option where they could immediately make reservation there. It would be more convenient for them.
It could. However, according to our current budget, it will be difficult for us to hire a website developer to create the website for us. Therefore, I believe that the best way to promote our hotel is by using social media as proposed by Ms. Sudadini.
If I am truthful, I would admit that I like both suggestions which come from Ms. Widadini and Ms. Fatiha. However, as Ms. Alia said, we didn't have sufficient budget to perform it. We should just proceed with the idea of promoting on social media. Are there any objections?
No, we agree
No,
with the
No,
idea.
we agree with that.
idea.
All right, with that, I will assign Ms. Widadini for this job. Are there any suggestions?
May I suggest something?
Sure, you may.
I think we should give a sort of promotion to all our guests in order to attract them since customers enjoy promotion, especially if there are lower price involved.
I think it's a good idea. However, our hotel has already suffered several from the loss. Instead, we could just create a voucher for those who stay for more than 2 days. This is because we wish to maintain a loyal customer since not all guests will stay with us multiple days and times. Therefore, we should only place our focus on those who stay multiple days since they are more likely to be potential guests that would use the voucher for their next visit within the state date.
I love the idea.
Excellent. So Ms. Nur Shafiqah and Ms. Wan Fatiha will work together to handle this matter. That's all. That's all. Any of you want to suggest more? We should have more options in order to fix our financial statement.
I have a suggestion, Mr. Chairman. How about we collaborate with the multiple schools that are nearby our hotel. They are Megatron International School, Optimus Secondary School, and Bumblebee Primary School. We can discuss with the head of the schools and suggest them to use our hotel hall for their events. They could use the hall to hold the graduation ceremony, motivation program, and even annual dinners. In order to persuade them, we should offer special price to them. It will be excellent since many people will attend the events and could indirectly promote our hotel in the process.
Interesting. They might also invite some VIPs, so we should make preparation to greet them beforehand.
I am happy that all of you could come up with brilliant ideas to recover our hotel. In this case, I will assign Miss Kamaria for this job. Could you visit all the nearby schools to inform them about the collaboration, Miss Kamaria?
Yes, I will do not disappoint you.
I am looking forward to it. Since we had discussed the possible initiatives to increase our hotel's financial status, should we discuss about other issues that have been around in our hotel? I've heard some issues going around. Can someone briefly explain what happened?
May I?
Go ahead.
Thank you, Ms. Chairman. So as we know, our hotel has 3 swimming pools which consist of baby pools, the baby's pool, the children's pool and the adult's pool. There were some guests that reported to me saying that the water in the pools were dirty and not suitable for them to swim in. There were a lot of fallen leaves inside the water and the water had also turned green when it should be clear blue. Since our hotel's location is located within the forest, some guests had also found monkeys' feces lying beside the pool. Many guests had reported as they were concerned about the level of hygiene that our hotel had set.
That's gross. If this continues, our hotel will be reported by them. This is a serious issue that had to be settled as soon as possible.
I agree with it. Not just our hotel image will be ruined, but the health of our guests could also be in risk.
Miss Wan Fatiha, can you assign those cleaners to clean the pool as soon as possible before this issue grows worse? I don't want my guests to stay in a dirty environment. They should be enjoying their stay here.
Yes, Ms. Chairman, I will ensure that this matter will be settled within this week, and I will inform you of the progress later.
Good. I want you to present the progress in our next meeting, hoping that there will be some improvement. Are there any other issues?
There is, Ms. Chairman. Recently, the guards had reported to me. They said some of the CCTV in the lobby area are not working well. Hence, it will be a problem for them to trace if there were any crimes that occur.
All right, noted, and thank you, Ms. Nur Shafika. Can I assign you for this matter as well, Ms. Fatiha?
Sure, Ms. Chairman, I will contact the requirement to look into the CCTV and if it could be repaired or we need to replace it with a new one.
That is great. All right, everyone, we have already had a long meeting today. Do we have any other issue that need to be settled before we end our meeting?
No, Ms. Chairman.
Okay, what about the rest? Are there any issues?
No, Ms.
No.
Chairman.
Okay, Chairman.
Great. All right. So I believe we can end our meeting now. When we will have our next meeting, Ms. Secretary?
Is everyone free on 20 December 2021? We will hold our meeting here at 9 a.m. If any of you have a problem with this date, please inform me as soon as possible.
All right. That's all for today. Thank you everyone for your cooperation and took the time to attend to our meeting today.